The first one is Sailor's 20-1K zoom nib, which is an appeal without a sharp edge but without any workmanship. It was because of this sentence that I fell into the trap. The 20-1K zoom has a thick tip, which means it can only be used for calligraphy practice, not for daily use. But when I first started using it, it was still like a marker and difficult to control. Later, I learned to use rice paper to suppress the water gun, and then I gradually got used to it. I am a person who likes to toss and challenge difficult things. The process of gradually mastering it is very interesting. I rarely practice calligraphy now, but most of the time I rest in the pencil case. But as long as you practice calligraphy, it is indispensable. The second one is also 20-1K. And because I'm a little afraid of having a writing surface and floral paper like knit. So, I didn't buy a knit, because I tried to use many times but failed. This one, I bought did not disappoint me, although it's a bit thin for me, but its crisp, rustling writing feel is very pleasant. I'm not sure if it's because I'm using the Ultra Minus Black Covenant. Currently my favorite daily pen. The third one is Pelicanes Moon 1000. The original intention of buying it was to challenge what everyone said. How unbearable is the softness without support? But once I tried it, I instantly liked the writing feel. So much so that I immediately recorded the legendary Pilot 30, which is even more crazy than this one. That is the fourth branch. I really love very soft fountain pen nibs. I think about it for a long time. Maybe it's because I spent a lot of time getting used to the 20-1K zoom nib. That's why I adapted so quickly to nibs that most people can't handle. The 20-1K zoom nib is surprisingly soft. The fifth one is Montblanc S 140-9. But I was crazy about it. The highest peak is having 10 140-9s at the same time. I just realized that there are different batches for the currently produced ones. The difference in writing feel is actually quite noticeable. Later, after losing interest, I sold them all. Now, I only have one very representative nib left. That experience allowed me to develop the ability to change authenticity at a glance. Finally, it was not in vain. The rest are mainly used as control groups for shooting video. They are all familiar to everyone. I won't introduce them one by one here. Look next year. I saw someone else had a large 20-1K. The anchor on the top of the pen looked so beautiful. 1 year later, not only did I have 20-1K, even when I own pens that are many times more expensive than it, it still doesn't faze me. Can't help but sigh. People have passed the hurdle in their hearts. The status is really different. I'm glad I got into the pen pit. Let me be like these exquisite things. Spiritual intercourse and dinner enrichment. Okay. Share it with everyone. They are really happy. I'll talk to you again when I have a chance. Those pens I sold